Hey guys, what's up? It's Otis with Max Wax Packs, and I am getting ready to answer. I'm going to show somebody who asked on YouTube, what is it like to use the SV600, the ScanSnap SV600, when you are scanning sheets, okay? Like this one. So I don't have sheets anymore. I had about 50, 60,000 cards in sheets up until February. And then once I got my, the 8170 right here, I pulled them all out manually and had them scan it. But I did find an old sheet here. So we're going to use this sheet. I'm just going to, let me adjust my screen real quick. Sorry. Okay, so we're going to use this sheet as an example. Now, here's what we're going to do. A couple things that I want to show you ahead of time is some of the settings, which I have on my computer here. I'm going to turn this around so you can see it. So there, I'm going to activate my left screen here. So I have two scanners here, the IX1300, which is this one right here, which is extremely awesome. The best scanner I've got for scanning thick cards, right? Here's the ScanSnap. So we're going to leave the ScanSnap, and I'm going to right-click on the menu and edit profile. I'm going to show you how I have this set up. That's the most important part. So if I go to my options here, don't worry about any of this, but what I do is if I go to my options here, and I click options, you're going to see I have continuous scan, which is normal. Automatic detection. Now this is the part that's important is I have basically, when you get that scanner, there's a pretty big black pad that comes with it. And basically the scanner will scan everything that's on that pad. So you have that whole surface area almost to put your stuff on, right? So because this is such a large sheet and I want to show you how well it can detect it, I'm going to just tell it to automatically detect. However, when I do slabs and things, I already set my size, and that size is measured from the front of the scanner. So let me give you an example. So I have a 3-inch, 3.5 by 5.5, right? So that is basically, here's the center of the scanner. You see this blue light? That's the center. So it's going to go halfway, so 3.5 on each side, or so it's going to be 1.75 on each side, okay? And then it's going to go 5.5 down. So this is the center right here. So what I do is when I scan a slab, I basically just put my slabs up there and I hit scan. And every 3 seconds or 5 seconds it'll do another scan, so I can just keep replacing them one after the other. I don't have to sit there and push any more buttons. But because this is a sheet, I'm going to show you what it's like when I do that. Now, the other thing is on the screen, you're going to see where I have detect multiple documents. So if I put 2 or 3 slabs, and I'll show you this in a second, if I put 2 or 3 slabs down in any order, it will separate them, right? It'll give me 3 different scans for 3 different slabs. It won't put all 3 to one. It detects where it ends. Unfortunately, on a sheet, it does not seem to do that. So I'm going to show you that as well. So here it goes. Ready? I'm just going to click OK, click Save, and we're going to close the screen down. Oops. No, we're going to, there we go. We're going to do like that, okay? I'm going to go ahead and put this sheet here, and I'm just going to center it just like that. Okay, and I'm going to hit the scan button right here. Okay, it's going to initiate the scanner, and it's going to start scanning. Okay, and then it's going to do it again automatically in just a minute, so I'm going to turn this over and then wait, and it's going to come back in and scan. Now, I'm going to grab 3 slabs and show you what happens when you scan a slab. Okay, so I'm just going to put 3 slabs randomly on this page. Watch. Okay, and now I'm going to hit stop. That's it. The scanning process is done. You don't have to do anything with your mouse. It's automatically done, okay? And now I'll go back to the left monitor, and let me move this out of the way, and let's open up our file folder. So give me a second to do that. We'll go to Epson Scans here, and you're going to see the images right here. Okay, oh, no, that's not them here. Here, and it still looks like it's writing 1 or 2 of the files. Let me check and make sure. It looks like I may have stopped it beforehand. So what we'll do is we'll look at the file that it scanned first. Okay, so here is the image that it scanned of the sheet. Okay, now because there's light here and you can see the edges, it doesn't separate these into individual cards. So you will have to go in and separate them yourself. But the quality of the scan is really good, and I'm really impressed with how well the scanner works and how quick it is as well. All right, and let's look at the back of it. All right, and there's the back of it as well. Okay, now real quickly, I don't know, I may have just stopped it ahead of time, I'm not sure. I also just loaded an update, so I'm not sure if that's interfering right now, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put those slabs back out. Okay, and I'm just going to tell it, I'm going to press the scan button again. Okay, and then I think that'll be it. I'll stop it there, and we'll see if it did update those files now. So what you should have is, there you go. You see you have 3 separate files. 1, 2, let me turn the monitor on. You have 1 here, 2, and 3. Okay, so there are the slabs that are scanned, and just understand that it is a little dark here, and it's only because I haven't adjusted it for where it sits, because we have lights on and everything else, and they're reflecting. So what I will normally do is I will go to here, and I will go to my settings and scan settings, and I will edit this profile, and I will tell it, because I don't need it to auto detect when I'm doing slabs, so I will tell it to use 3.5 by 5, okay? And now you have to be, like, it has to be on, okay? So click save. You have to put your stuff right in the right spot. So again, what that means now is when I go back over here, I'm going to take a slab, let's say, oh, I don't know, I should have one, you know. Ooh, I'll tell you what, I'm going to scan one of these awesome cards that we pulled and just got back as a perfect 10. This is a high-end card, by the way. So I'm going to put that on there, and I'm just going to tell it to scan, okay? All right, there's one scan, and I'll turn it over. Okay, there we go. And now I'll hit stop, move it out of the way, and I'll show you what those look like. Okay, so here is the scan of a Justin Herbert Panini certified 1 of 1 that my son and I pulled. It came back at PSA 10. Now, you can edit the lighting if you want. Obviously, it looks a little dark, so you can tell it to go brighter. You can tell it to not detect so much of the lighting from the overhead, right? So there's a couple things you can do. You can also put an LED over it. My room is very dark, so I have a window back here with a huge blind, and I have it closed, and so I don't have very much lighting in here at all, except for what's right in front of me. So normally in a well-lit area, you'll even have better lighting, but that's the front, and this is the back, right? And so it does a great job, and it gets everything I need in great detail. And so I have no problems with it at all. I like it, and it's quick. Everything about it is really good. So that's pretty much all you need to do. Let me turn this off here. There we go. So that's the SV600. If you have any questions about the IX1300 or the 8170, and even on the back here, I have the V600 Pro by Epson, which I love also. It's just that when I do slabs fast, it seems to scratch the glass. So it's like, well, I got that SV600 instead, and it's 10 times better for, you know, quick without scratching. So that's it. If you have any questions, let me know, guys. I'll see you guys later, and I appreciate you watching. Please be sure to subscribe. Talk to you soon. Bye.